Happy Thanksgiving. This is what we're doing for Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh, I'm going into a garage. This is how you do a Thanksgiving. You just get a hotel. This is my autistic way of doing it. But just get a hotel with an underground parking area. And I think I lost my car already. Yep. Totally did. Guess I could get my keys out, and this looks like something off of like some scary movie. Okay, I think I hear it over here. So I decided for Thanksgiving, since we don't really have any invitations anywhere and we're the ones with kids, that I would just do something a little bit different and out of the norm. And so I opted for, man, my camera's like super blurry. There we go. There's my car. I opted for a different type of Thanksgiving where we could, sorry, I wanted to face it this way in this creepy garage. But I wanted to do a Thanksgiving where we could actually just enjoy our time and do something a little bit different. It's kind of chaotic because everybody that's on the trip is on the spectrum, and so we're all sort of out of our routines, and the kids are a little out of whack, and I'm actually leaving right now to get alone time because I'm about to lose it. But I would much rather be here than just trying to pick up my house during Thanksgiving or doing something routine, because I guess my ADHD is leading this time. Not really, but I just am trying to do traditions in sort of a way where we still can have one, but it can be kind of our own thing. Everybody can eat food that they actually like. Like, why is my hair behind my ears? Everybody can pick food that they like, and we can just enjoy ourselves as a small family in our own way. And I know that there's like maybe places we could go or invite ourselves to friends events or something, but with everything that's gone on this year, I just wanted to be able to be in a place where at least I can see my kids smiling, and I could try to find something to do and even explore, because for me, exploring and seeing something new really helps me, especially going through a lot of the trauma of losing a parent this year. The holidays for most people, especially with mental health, can be very difficult, and it can cause a lot of problems, bring up a lot of CPTSD for me, and just PTSD for a lot of others out there. It's the most time of year where people decide to drink more and maybe do drugs or do other things, and no judgment, but I'm just trying to find a healthy way for my family and I to not ignore everything, but just to do something how my mom would, but also in my own way. And she was always the one who put the stuff together, put the holidays together, and decorated, still tried to get the family together that wasn't really getting together anymore, and family that we just don't really know or don't really know much about us, and it would still be nice. And so I'm trying to keep that going, but I'm not, I'm just trying to find my own way to do that for myself and my family, or for my kids, because I know personally that in a lot of ways my family is or was kind of toxic, and or just relationship wise it just wasn't really healthy in a lot of ways. But I'm rambling because I'm an ex-MTV. But yes, I'm in a car garage. I got to go down the elevator. This is cool. Like, I could be super bummed out and want to need a break and whatever, and then not too long after, just walking away to be by myself for like 5 minutes. I am like, oh my gosh, this is really beautiful, and I just want to suck this in. So if you're having a difficult time and you're stressed trying to be around your family members, or like it's just not healthy, or there just seems to be more problems than good, then you still have a choice to do something the way that would be more positive for you and your kids, or just yourself if you don't have kids. And it's not to stray away from the norm completely, but it's just these days there's so much being on the phones, being on electronics and stuff at family events. And I'm guilty as part of that to sort of escape from the negative sides of things. In this, I'm just trying not to escape. I'm trying to be in the moment and enjoy those times and let loose and not be so hovering to the kids, so that we can experience our Thanksgiving and life on the spectrum in my little family. I am now going to get into my car. I don't usually do like on-the-go videos, but I've been finding it like so much more helpful, except for the fact that I keep like blocking my own camera and not having a good angle. I just talk better when I'm moving. At the same time, I feel like I cannot even concentrate. But yeah, I hope y'all have a happy Thanksgiving. Do not feel pressured to stay in a conversation that is toxic, especially with your family, because sometimes with family it can be sadly the worst. I mean, we're supposed to be thankful and everything, but like half of them are trying to ditch out and go to Black Fridays, and the others are not even going to help you clean up if you're the one hosting it at your house. And trust me, I know I'm not alone with that. I'm not trying to be negative Nancy, but I am trying to avert all those things. I'm sensory averting negative sensory here, and getting to see my kids run around the hotel, and it's amazing, and like getting excited about little things like an underground parking garage. Like, I'm excited about it. Like, how do they do this? And now I need to know everything. Blah blah blah, ADHD. But I still got myself dressed up like I'm going to Thanksgiving, but we are just having it here. They have giant tables outside on the second floor for the family to sit at and all that kind of stuff. And so, like I said, we're kind of all on the spectrum, so we're a little bit out of whack. But I think that for me, I am like a stay-at-home parent with chronic illness. And I don't really have any shame about that necessarily, but like I stay at home 7 days a week, and I don't want to be home for Thanksgiving. If I don't have a family to go to and see or whatever, or like if we, don't have anywhere where we've been asked to go or something like that, then I still want to get out of the house. I just don't have to run into all of the complications, feeling like I have to socialize. I mean, I've definitely felt that a little bit. But I can just be out of my house. I can see something new. I can do something different. And, like my kids are just what I really care about. So, these holidays are really about them, and they don't get to do most of the stuff that I got to do growing up. Even with some of the not so great things, we at least had family events and stuff like that to go to. And so, you figure something out. Even if it's a little chaotic and I'm having to try to take a lot of deep breaths. I am in one of my, I have MCAS, and so I'm in one of my multi-cell activation just flares for the past few days. I can feel it all, and my brain's been really messed up and having a hard time with work and functioning, and frustration, and not being able to talk without stumbling or freezing. Anyway, I'm definitely dealing with a lot of complications with that, because when you're usually able to do it all and you're putting together everything and people can process that you do all that, then I feel like sometimes there's expectations that you can have conversations or whatever. No, Asperger's, autism, what have you, whatever, your diagnosis is still related in communication issues. And so like sometimes I just cannot communicate right, and I'm frustrated with it, and I don't want to be around anyone. And so I kind of have to avert the situation, which is what I'm doing right now. And there's 3 adults, and I watched all 3 kids on Wednesday before we came here, and I'm just kind of like, no, I was sensoried out, I was overloaded then, and I'm allowed to walk away and have a break. Do I feel like that? No, not really, because I don't, in my mind, feel like I'm usually able to just walk away. I've always sort of had to be the one to figure everything out. And it's like gets stuck in my brain with me. But yeah, I don't know. This is just a really random episode of a really random Thanksgiving. I feel like we are like a tiny version of the Home Alone family, and one of the kids, probably my nephew or my son, I don't know, between them two, one of them is going to be Macaulay Culkin, and we're probably going to forget, and then they're going to end up like making a bunch of booby traps around the hotel. So, okay, that's unrealistic. Anyway, hope y'all have a great Thanksgiving and happy holidays. And I will see y'all maybe in a week whenever I post another video. But I do have one of my karate videos coming up again that shows the first fight that I did, and I'm excited editing it. And so that will be one of my videos coming up next. Because I am still on these series. Look, I'm doing a series. I'm doing one direct thing with a bunch of different things. Yay, go me. But I'm doing a series on autistic skills and gifts. And so, yes, I get to share about myself more. And seeing as I spend like most of my life trying to help grow other people and help them with their ideas and help them with their things, it's been nice to sort of express not only about autistics and maybe some that are similar to me on how they have gifts and stuff like that, but also to express what my own are, because I always see potential and like the gifts or the stuff in other people and how to give them, well, unsolicited advice probably. But I do that a lot less with myself. So it's been a growth thing. And so if you're wondering, I am just, I am excited about the things that I've gotten to do lately, because there's a lot of things that I am not able to do anymore because of some of my health issues and repercussions with that. So, yay. We'll see y'all next week. Later.